Hi, this is Gareth Borden, and today I'm going to be giving my final review of the class Computers in the Classroom, or ECMP. I learned that an online class can be extremely engaging and dynamic. We had weekly meetings on a program called Elluminate. Dean Shareski, the person who presented this class, would give weekly talks, and it would allow you to listen to him but also engage with the other people who were in the class, because it had a chat box. It even had an area where you could draw things if you wanted to. And Dean would often present things in the presentation box. He would get weekly guest speakers to use Elluminate and also present from that guest box as well. You had website access. Dean had his own website where he posted content and comments and just regular blog postings relating to how technology is used in the classroom. Bi-weekly updates of him talking to his phone and then updating to his website, and all of the tech tasks would be posted to this website as well. A lot more of an interesting and engaging format than just the university website, which is used predominantly in these online classes. Communication with other class members was encouraged. I learnt a great deal of information relating to how technology can be used in the classroom, so computers, obviously, but also cellular devices and software and websites. There was a talk on Google products. Dean had access to a lot of really good speakers who were using technology in their classrooms, so that speaks volumes to the worth of the class. About Google products, I learned about YouTube. Obviously everyone knows about YouTube already, but how you can use it to benefit the classroom. Google Forms, how I can now create Google Forms, and Google Hangout, which is an amazing forum to invite people to, like Skype, but you can have more people, and it has a feature where it automatically records the content and then uploads it to YouTube automatically. We learned about websites, certain websites that I'd never heard of and how they can be used. If This Then That is an amazing website. I learned, obviously I'd already heard of Twitter, but I learned how to use it to gain more information, what should be shared. Also Twitter meetups, EdChat, which I learned about how educators would pick a particular subject and get together and just chat about that and communicate. That was of great value. Learned about lots of different websites from a creative vantage, how to create different stories to tell. A website called Animoto was my favorite. In terms of information sharing, that to me that was maybe one of the most profound lessons of the course. To start off, we got phones. We all used our phones, and as one of the tech tasks we had to blog on the phone and then upload it to our website, and you can do video or audio. So wherever you are, you can make a post to the website with picture, video, audio instantly shared with everyone, or bespoke it to a select few people using another website. If This Then That, it really makes you realize that the amount of, like, the toolbox that we have to process and communicate information is vast, and there's a great joy in playing with that and being creative with that. When we were in class, again Elluminate would be used, and there'd be these great presentations, and links were embedded in the presentation, and people could ask questions. And in Elluminate, you just post a question, and eventually the speaker would get around to answering the question that you've posted. So it was a more comfortable dynamic for myself, and there was really no effort involved. I didn't have to leave the house. I just had to come upstairs and download Elluminate, and lo and behold, I'm part of the class. Midterm review was sent to me via an audio message. I was driving home, I parked up to deposit some cash, and I listened to it while I was in my car. So it was a great, efficient way and a very personalized way to learn how you were doing. So even though, Dean and I have never met each other, in some ways I feel closer to him than I did some of my other profs who I went into school and were closer, physically. Finally, well, my mentorship experience was really good. I had an amazing time with a lady called Michelle Cordy, who has a class in the east of Canada, in Ontario, I think. And I Skyped with her on a few occasions, and we talked about what we could do for each other. So Michelle sort of gave me some insight into how she teaches her children with iPads. I sang them a couple of songs through Skype using my guitar, and then I showed them how to create music using GarageBand. And that was used a couple of, there were 2 sessions that I did in order to do that. They learned how to do it, and then they uploaded their own songs to to a audio sharing site called SoundCloud, which they then shared with me. So that was very rewarding, because I could see how the information I was sharing with them was getting processed and leading to really amazing results. And so I blogged about that experience on my website, GarethBalden.com. And I'm going to remain friends with Michelle, because it was, as I said, a really good experience, and not one, again, that you would get in your average class. So in conclusion, I think that the ECMP class is an online class that really should be one that the other classes work towards being like. Not with the technology that Dean was introducing us to. It made me very positive for the future of education and the technological benefits of communication in the future. If you are watching this, and you're watching this because you want to learn more about the class and you want to take a first online class, I would strongly recommend this one. The only problem with that is you'll probably be disappointed by all the others that are out there, because this one is so good. So thank you, Dean Shareski, for giving us this class, and we'll keep in touch, my friend. Peace out.